Hello there, Internet, and welcome back to some more The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So we've had a couple of very good runs. In fact, we won 4 runs in a streak, four once in a row, if we should listen to the note there on the left, which we probably should. So that's pretty good. We unlock Cain. I like Cain a lot. We beat the game with Judas, not with Eve. I'm gonna go with Cain, I think, because so Eden gets more tokens the more times we win in a row. So maybe while I have a win streak, I should actually try to play around with that first. That makes sense, right? Already played as Lazarus and Assassin. Samson's unlocked by beating 2 levels without taking damage. But I already did that. Game. Okay, so maybe that's a bug. That seems a little strange, because I unlocked the achievements for not unlocking, or for not taking damage. Oh well. What else do we have? Let's go with Eden, is what I'm thinking. And then see what those tokens mean. We start with Mom's bra this time around. We look a little like Isaac. We only have 2 soul hearts. And we have something piercing our brain. Which is an iron bar. I think I had that before, but I'm not sure what it does. Mom's bra is useful enough, but not all that good. And we have a world card. So this is a super tough start. I'm not sure what the actual tokens do. That was not very clear. Oh, I think I know it now. If you don't have any tokens, you cannot play as Eden. That would explain why we have 3 tokens but 4 wins, right? So you need to actually win the game to play as Eden. So it's like an added difficulty, perhaps? It is extra difficult, at least in this particular setup, just because we don't have all that useful items. So it's like a built-in kind of challenge run generator. I should also do the challenges at some point, but first of all I want to actually play the ordinary game. Okay, that went as it should. I'm probably gonna use Mom's bra on the boss. Cricket's body, splash damage plus tear up. Oh, that seems really cool. And in particular, just because it's tears up, it's really useful. So now I can essentially just spam. I don't even need to like look at the enemies entirely. Okay, that wasn't very powerful, but I can see why that is useful, because sometimes when you put yourself in a line of sight of an enemy, that means that you are going to be more likely to be hit by that enemy, and that's not always something you want to do. I'll probably come back for that chest in a second. Famine shouldn't be too bad. And also, I guess this means that we can hit multiple enemies at once, which is good if there are multiple enemies. Also, I guess I remember what the iron bar does now. That's probably what causes us to deal concussive damage, or like make sure that our foes get concussions every now and then. Probably if you get a concussion more than once per minute, you should probably go get checked. That's not very healthy at all. Stop. Oh, okay, that's super bad damage, because as long... Okay, cube of meat is what we always get here. The damage that we take is super bad as long as we only have soul hearts. There's no way to actually replenish them outside of getting more soul hearts. So that's bad. Okay, let's just move on. So cube of meat deals damage to everything it touches. And it's kind of upgradable, so if we get more cubes of meat, it becomes cooler. But yeah, that's normally what you get from fighting the Harbingers. Is this Ludovico technique again? No, it's anti-gravity, right. Oh, I like this item. This is the one where we just put down a bunch of tears, and then they fly whenever we decide they should. I think the last time around we got it, it was with technology where it didn't really make sense. Yeah, outside of situations like that. Oh, is that a way down to the next floor? It probably is, so I'm not gonna take that until after we've beaten the boss. Yeah, because I really want to get my items. Right, what was I talking about? Anti-gravity. Yeah, and how it normally is pretty good. Or at least the one time I had it before. Just set up a trap for these guys. Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. You can like set up traps and it deals damage to enemies that would otherwise not take damage, like the zombies with exposed brains. Those guys. I even forgot to use Mom's Bra on the last floor. Guess it's not too much of a concern. Alright, I just got an email. Maybe I'll have to cut that out. And just a second and I'll remove that. Away with that. Okay. Resume game and on we go. Hopefully I remember to cut that out, otherwise it's not a big deal. That's the shop. We only have 1 cent, so we're not going in there. Should also keep an eye out for tinted rocks, in particular in the room before, because there were a billion rocks. I'm probably charging more than I should. It just feels good to like charge and then deal all the damage at once, even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense to do so. Dingle. Dingle's tough. In particular when there's no poop. And are you gonna charge? Nope. Are you gonna charge now? Nope, but you're gonna fire again. And spawn poop. Oh, that's bad damage. I should use Mom's Bra. Causes all the enemies to be temporarily stunned. Not for a very long time it seems, but it's good enough. Okay, so we are still not really getting a lot of health. I really hope we can get some health upgrades. That's Caffeine Pill, which is speed up and size down. Got that a few times already. And it comes with a pill, which is hopefully not bad trip, which kills us. Maybe it could be health up. It's health up. That's great. Now I have health. Then I can buy stuff. I can buy a shovel. I don't want to buy a shovel. The one on the right is Brimstone, which allows me to shoot a huge laser. I don't know how that actually works with our anti-gravity shot. But I would have probably bought it if I had the chance. Okay, so we get some spiders following us around. Not all that useful. Yeah. But good to have that health, because that health we can then invest later and get even better stuff. Alright, so that staircase there is gonna save me a little bit of backtracking. Nothing else. There's the tinted rock. Yeah, let's just pop it open immediately. That gives us another soul heart, which I guess we'll just take. No reason to wait around. There's almost no reason to not pop open the tinted rocks unless you have like a super good reason not to put down a bomb. I guess here I could have just set up a trap for the guy. Wait for him to show up. Or you could just kill them. Also works. Annoying room. Too much stuff. That's still pretty easy. Kill a bunch of spiders at once here. It's difficult to tell, like, is this a tinted rock? It's... Oh no, it's not, because they have those crosses. At least they do on the later floors, but I think they do on the basement as well. I was about to say that it's difficult to tell if a rock is actually tinted if it's not next to another rock. But yeah, it is totally possible. I really would have liked to have another bomb just to check for the secret room. I guess I'm not going to. What is this? It's not at all the way down to the next floor. This is like something out of... why did I push the space button? I think I pushed the space button because I wanted to jump, but you cannot jump. I think you can actually jump, but... Rosary bead. Faith up. Okay, so that's like a trinket. That's interesting, but it's totally like something out of Super Mario 2. The Super Mario game that's not actually a Super Mario game. Cool innovations all over the place. I like it. It's probably not a big problem that I popped Mom's Bra by accident. Still ahead of the timer, which is good, I guess, because maybe it does something, that timer. Why are we blue now? We weren't blue before, were we? Ugh. These guys. Okay, challenge room contains golden chest. Yeah, I'll pop it open. It contains a tick, which I probably will not take. Tick lowers boss health, but it means that you cannot pick up any other trinkets unless you get room for more trinkets. And at the moment I only have room for one trinket, and I have a trinket which I'm not actually sure what does. Faith up. If I had to guess, it means that I get more angel runes, which could mean that it's not necessarily a good thing actually, because devil rooms in Vanilla Isaac often contain better items than devil rooms contain better items than angel runes. But of course they cost health, and we don't have a lot of health, so in that regard it might actually be pretty good to get more angel runes. But let's before anything else see if that's actually how it works. That should be it. Get another key for free. Watch out not to pick up the tick. Okay, so this is an example of a room where I would much rather not stay next to the enemies that I'm fighting. This is a worm, right? Pulse worm. That seems interesting. It probably means that when the pulses are big, they deal more damage. And this is just faith up, whatever that does. I'm gonna try this out, just because I like the idea that we have more tier effects. Okay, should probably put up a wall of tiers here, just because those guys can jump very, very far. That's the thing, when those jumpers jump through fire, they become faster. I think maybe also tankier? I'm not sure actually. So if they had been more aggressive, it would have been an excuse to use Mom's Brow probably in this room. But for now we seem to be okay. Fun thing with those big rooms here, it seems like you have more place to move around of course, but generally also more enemies. So I can't really figure out if they're easier or more difficult. Probably just well balanced altogether. So some of our tiers are definitely huge, which I'd take to mean that they deal more damage. Yeah, just saw the penny right there. Better pick that up. Here's a curse room that we could potentially go into. But I'm probably not going to because I'm still so low on health. Would be great. I don't think we took damage on the caves yet, did we? So maybe I'll actually be able to get the achievement for that. Although I'm probably gonna take damage on this floor or on this particular room if I had to guess. So circular dodging, just because these guys fire way too fast for me to react to otherwise. So I'm just gonna stay on the move constantly. Maybe this guy is an exception though. Oh, I can just put up a bunch of those and then he's gonna die when he looks up. Good stuff. So here we have a shop, and we can almost go to the shop, just need a few more pennies. Is that a mark on that rock? I don't think it is. Or maybe it is, it looks like a mark. I only have one bomb, so if it's not a mark I'm gonna be, okay I have 2 bombs. It totally looks like a mark. It was a mark. Oh, good stuff. Tons of money, so now we can actually just spend all of our keys immediately. So we get poison touch from the virus, means that if we walk into enemies, they become poisoned and take damage, and a fair amount of damage in the Vanilla Isaac. Probably the same thing here. Best friends forever. Not sure what that does, but let's pick it up. Your friends rule. Okay, so it probably means that if we have familiars and guys flying around us, those become better. Yeah, look at the cube of meat, it's huge. So at the moment it's probably not all that useful, but I could imagine. Oh, can I get out here? Good. I could imagine that that becomes super powerful if we get more of them. It also looks like, just look at cube of meat here. This guy. He farts and I go away from him. Like cube of meat one-shots those guys. So apparently very powerful. Anything else I want to do here? I could look for the secret room, but with only 2 bombs, it's probably not the best idea. Yeah. So still, really need some way to get some more health here. Pestilence shouldn't be too bad. So I guess that means that we get another cube of meat, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Better familiars. So let's just go crazy while we can. Should have probably gone in there with our existing cube of meat, see what he's actually good for. But then on the other hand, it means that we're not gonna get any health from Pestilence, which is a little disappointing. And I'm also stuck in here a little bit. It seems like the pools of poison or whatever it is, the stuff he creates in the ground is somewhat a bigger concern in this game than in Vanilla Isaac. It seems like the pools are bigger, but that might just be me. Let's get out of there. Okay, so we have some pretty cool tiers. They're not like wrecking the entire place, but they're definitely doing some work. So we still have something to wish for, both offensively and defensively. This world card, hopefully I can keep that longer than I managed to on the previous floor. We do get another chance at a deal with the devil here. Alright, so now we have this guy, and he's probably better than he would have been if we didn't get that item in the shop. Okay. We have a chance. We have a choice between 3 familiars. I don't know what the one in the middle does, I think. Or the one on the left. But I know that this one is Little Brimstone. And Little Brimstone is awesome. In particular because he's now as big as we are. So, I mean, I got the familiar item, the best friends forever thing. How can I not pick up one of those guys? I could have picked up any of them, probably, and I'm not sure which one is better. But this one I know, and it's definitely very good. So it definitely puts us in a very tough position. Like, is this a boss trap room? Yeah, I think it is. It definitely puts us in a very tough position, like health-wise, because if we get hit by one of those guys right now, we die, because one bomb deals 1 heart of damage. So that wouldn't be very good if that happened. Whoops, this could also be bad. I think there's something in the floor somewhere, maybe not. We really need some health. Any source of health would be good right now. Oh, that guy came very close. I should use Little Brimstone better than I am. The thing is, I mean, if I need to fire fast, I need to really push the button a lot. But to charge this other guy, then I need to actually... I mean, I'm kind of charging my own tiers as well, so it's not too bad. The Emperor teleports us to a boss room. So that actually plays the same role that the world card would for me. So that means that I'm... Oh, wow, I'm very close to that. That I may as well pop down the world card soon, I guess. If I'm just gonna bring... Yeah, because I can't bring 2 cards, right? So let's just use the world card. That means that we can see where the secret room is, and that's why it's not a complete waste. And also the shop is down there. I have so little health. It's kind of a problem. So yeah, Emperor teleports us to the boss room. It's really useful. This is scary because those turrets will not stop firing and I'm almost dead. Look up. Thank you. And you can look up as well, please. I'm too close to you. Just look up. You can do it. Just look up. Just look up. God damn it. I think maybe when I hit him, he's less inclined to look up. Is that the case? Oh shit! That was so incredibly stupid. Ugh. What a terrible room. Should have been pretty easy though, actually, but what went wrong? So let's just check my hypothesis on how Eden actually works. We should be down to either 0 or 2 Eden tokens now. We still have 2, so that's probably because we won the game 2 times. Or twice, as one would normally say. Yeah, sad stuff. I'm just gonna end the run here, even though it's kind of a short one compared to our successes. That's how it goes. I guess with Eden, either you get screwed or you get some good stuff. In this case, we got a little bit screwed. I didn't get a lot of health. I could have made more out of it though if I had been a little bit more cautious in moving forwards. But still though, it's a fun run. So as always, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.